And part of the journalist, I work with the different type of television and radio and newspaper. But my latest job is with the Afghan Women News Agency. This agency is working to awareness about the women's situation in Afghanistan, just about the woman. And also I worked as a program officer in Women Protection Center in an organization who named it Voice of Women for 3 years. My jobs was all about the situation of the woman in Afghanistan as a journalist and as an activist and human rights defender. But that job was too sensitive because the community of Afghanistan is too basic. They're cultural and they don't attention to the human rights, to the woman rights, to the feminism. Because of that, I try to do part of my job just to awareness the situation and to help the women who are under the violence in the home or in the office. In 14th of August, the Taliban marked my home in Herat because they marked the woman right activists and the women who work with the government and international organization. When I saw that they marked my home, I go to another place and hide myself. But the Taliban stopped my father on the city, on the street, that we will kill your daughter, and where is that? You must tell us her location. Because of that, I tried to leave my country to save my life. That was not a choice for me. That was just an ability for me, a push for me to leave my country, because I never guessed that I become as a refugee in another country. I want to live in my country and I wanted to work in my country and to change the situation in my country. I'm in contact with journalists, women journalists and the men journalists in Afghanistan, and actually in west of the Afghanistan, Herat, Badghis, Khor. And also I'm in contact with the protest women who are now on the street in Kabul, face to face with Taliban, and they're protesting, they're advocating about their laws. The situation for Afghan women now is too terrible. The woman cannot go to the job. The woman cannot go to any place alone. The woman cannot do anything now. The girls cannot go to school. But also we have a bright minds in this generation. This generation do not accept the situation of Afghanistan that the Taliban want, the ideology of the Taliban. Because of that, every day when I speak with my friends, when I speak with my sister in Afghanistan, they told me that fresh day, we be not quiet, we will not be quiet, we will not be silenced, and we do everything that we can. They are risking their life because they think, because in this 20 past years, we learn how to change the situation, and we learn how to must be brave, how to must don't worry about anything, just about the rights, because it's not about any person. This is about the future. No mother, no father, none of them, none parents can accept that her girl can't go to school, her girl be at home. They think that we must change. Because of that, they say we protest and maybe we died, but maybe the situation become a little better for our children, for another generation, that in this 20 years we hope, we say that your generation is situation for your generation is better than us, will be better than us. Because of that, they are trying. Please talk about the situation of the woman in Afghanistan and the country, that the women are the first type of the victims of the war. Let's talk about what we can do for these children, for the girls, for the boys, for the men. If a woman cannot feed her child, her daughter, he must sell in Afghanistan. This is the culture to a man. Let's bring a change. In this day, I want all of the people to attention to the women who are the first type of the victims of the war in every country, like Ukraine, like Afghanistan, like Syria, and police do not recognize Taliban because of the women. They are in the street and they're protesting, and because of the thousand Malalas, thousand Afghan women who want to bring a change and who have their rights, and they're fighting for their rights.